How many people have wanted to shoot themselves while playing the Ocarina of Time? I bet you're trying to beat the water temple. Hopefully this video explains to you how to beat said water temple. Do note if you want to get to the water temple, you must have already been Ice Cavern, so you got the Zora's Tunic and the Iron Boots, as well as the Serenade of Water to warp to Lake Hylia. From there, you can progress forward. Remember when this lake had water in it? Yeah, good times. You're going to notice what I'm doing right now is going to the menu to get Iron Boots equipped. Get used to that because you have to do that a ton in this dungeon. A ton. Get used to something else too. Underwater, you can use one item, and that is the hook shot, soon to be long shot. So just get used to it. First thing to do is make your way down here. Put on the Iron Boots again that I just took off. I'm kind of enraged I have to put back on again. This dungeon's kind of like this structure in the middle of this one main room. That's 3 levels, and each level has an exit. This is kind of the place to be in the dungeon, and everything stems off this, including the rooms to raise and lower the water level. Get used to that part too. I am Buttram. You are Rudo. We are supposed to be married. I'm aware of that. Doesn't really work when I'm a human, you're a fish, but details. Yeah, don't look shocked, Blank. It's details. Man, Sheik. Sheik's a woman. If you actually are playing this game on the 3DS version, they made it so there's like lines that lead you to where each of the water levels are, so you don't get lost as much while changing the level. That's not the case here in the N64 ported to Wii U version, so just get used to not that. There's where you get the map. Beat the spike balls and you get it. Not that complex. Yes, make sure you are good at playing Zelda's Lullaby in this dungeon. Whenever you come here, you have to play Zelda's Lullaby, and it will raise or lower the water level. This one right here puts it at level 1. There's one in the middle structure that puts it at level 2. And there's one kind of off to the top left that puts it at level 3. If you forget, this is to like the right. Like them torches, boy. Good shot. The last dungeon you just did was the fire temple that had, I believe, 8 small keys, but all are pretty easy to find. This has 4 small keys before the mini-boss, and 2 afterwards. They are not as easy to find, and that is a big reason why people really struggle in this dungeon. Oh, by the way, for these clams, they like to expose themselves for like a minute or so just take advantage of them when they're exposed. Just will pop up. Small key number 1 gone. This is just over to the bottom right. Small key number 2 you have to get is over on the left side of the like kind of bottom floor. You gotta push this block all the way. And that takes care of him. Yeah, you'll notice this is a very, very, very big theme of the dungeon. When you sink to the bottom here, you can hit this little like gate up there. It'll remain open for a little bit. All you gotta do is just swim up there. Make sure you swim over there. Swim through this little crack. Perfect. Then you keep swimming up, and up here there should be the second small key you have to get in this area. With 2 small keys captured, you can make your way to the middle room, in which we're going to be raising the water for the first time. Note: raising the water is easy. This block was raised. Underneath that block is a secret passageway that leads you to the 3rd small key. In the 3DS version, they made it so it's very highlighted, like where this passageway is, because most people missed it. That can't blame either. That's pretty secretive. But yes, go all the way down here. This will lead you to the 3rd small key. It's a good thing these guys aren't really putting up much of a fight. There, small key number 3 you have to get before the mini-boss. 1 more to go. See this path down here? This doesn't necessarily lead you to a small key, but you do get a nice little token at the end of it, so I'd still recommend going down it. This is straight up a skill to see how fast you are. And to be honest, you don't even have to be that fast. Okay, hookshot's not far enough. My arrows suck. Just hit the fucking target link. There we go. See, told you. No one's been that fast. You get the compass out of this. This is where you get the compass. So yeah, when you get to the 2nd floor, go down that passage, get the compass. Do you remember the first room we went to? Yeah, make your way back down that path. Because the water's at the middle level, you can raise up and get to this little bomb wall right here. Blow it up. Guess what's behind it? Key number 4. We can move forward now. Sweet. See, you're gonna get a little, trick here. Just wait for him. Just wait for him. Just wait for him. There he is. Yeah, he likes to pop down on you. So as you know, go to the second floor. Go to, like, on the left side. Through that door that is locked. It'll raise you up here back to the 3rd floor. And you're going to come across the final place where you can raise and lower the water. This would raise the water all the way to the top level. We need it there to go to the mini-boss. What you basically have to do here is use your hook shot and just kind of climb the stairs until you eventually get to the top. It's easy enough stuff. Unless you fuck up. Then it's not easy. This room's also important because you have to keep hitting this switch in the middle. It will raise and lower the water level. So you can then hookshot over to these little dog statues that have more hookshot targets. You're noticing a theme. Oh god. At this point, you're probably noticing a theme of there's a lot of hookshot targets in this dungeon. That's because the dungeon item is a better version of hookshot. You'll see that soon. Do note this one little caveat. Just make sure you hit the target when you get to this. Get close to the target first. And then make sure you hit the target when you're on this side because you need to lower the dog statue to get over it. Ride up the final dog statue and you'll make it to where the mini-boss lies. Are you depressed by chance? Are your hardest problems your own internal ones? Well, shut up, loser. You have nothing on Link's problems right now. He's against his own self right here. This is literally his shadow. However, his shadow is yet to figure out how to defend against Din's fire. Except for right now. I think I missed. 100% missed. But yeah, easiest way to beat this guy if you have Din's fire, lure him in close, put down Din's fire, he won't be able to escape it. If you land every single Din's fire blow, you will win. I have already missed a few times, so I'll go fuck myself and figure out another way how to win. Yeah, I'll be honest, this guy's a real pain in the ass if you don't have Din's fire already. Oh, maybe that's the best tactic. Roll behind him, he's not going to be ready for that one. But yeah, I kind of suck when I don't have Din's fire in this fight, so don't miss your Din's fire's opportunity and you'll beat him no problem. There you go. Twice as far. The long shot has just taken its Viagra. Good for him, good for him. See, I hope that was fun and all, but now we have to go to the second part of the dungeon. Play a song at a time, you can jump down from this room and have to make your way through the caverns. Whatever you do, do not get stuck into these damn vortexes, because you will die. And it kind of sucks when you die. If you haven't noticed. When you make it all the way to the end, you can then use your bow, hit this target right here. Gate will open up, you can hookshot over to the key. Get your first key after the mini-boss, and we can move forward to the dungeon again. I sped this up a bit because you have to make your all the way back up to the middle floor with the water at the middle level. At this point, you should know where all the water is. Why do these fuckers have to interrupt me when I'm in the middle of my speech? But no, if you make your way back to the middle area and go to like kind of like the back side of the dungeon in the second floor, you'll be able to go down this path right here. Be quick, the gate's gonna close on you, as it almost did right there. And then you'll have an opportunity to push this block. Yeah, I can't say it's all that exciting. Or excuse me, pull this block. So with that said and done, you can then do it one more time. Why is it that when I'm in the middle of doing this one more time, that another one happens to drop down on me? It's... Is there a third? There's a fucking third. Okay, I went through the gate there. Don't question it. But yeah, you get all the shenanigans out of the way. You now can push the block out of the way. This will expose the path to the final small key in the dungeon. Alright, I split this up again because you have to now be on the lower level. Yeah, you have to keep changing this water level a ton. It gets pretty obnoxious. But when you're on the lower level, you can then progress further in the lower part near the top of the dungeon. This will be the path that leads you to the boss key. You need both these small keys to make it to the end of the path. So this room, there's like 3 vortexes and a bunch of boulders that'll knock you down into all of them. Actually, you're gonna pop back out that path at some point. Now, there's also a bunch of guardians too, but because I'm a ballsy man, I'm just gonna go for it. I'm stuck in some kind of current right now. We were making good progress. The guardians... Okay, the guardians are starting to do a number on me. Uh-oh. Swim out of this one, Link. I think they got our number. Oh, we broke away. I think we escaped with only 3 hearts lost. Not bad at all. I'd take that. This room's kind of interesting. There's 2 fake walls you can blow up. In doing so, you'll be able to pull the, or push this block into the right side of the room in order to fall on top of a block underwater, which allows you to get out of this room. Yeah, just remember, there's 2 walls to blow up. Don't forget about the second one or something. That's all I gotta worry about. Check out this little tactic you can do right here to piss him off. Hit 1 with an arrow, hit 2 with an arrow. And if everything goes right, they both jump to their doom. I can hit the switch, and we can go right past them. Funny how that works. Is there gonna be a boulder that drops down soon? I think so. Yep. Called it. These boulders honestly look more like the Gorons, so I'm not really sure what they're doing here, but I don't make the rules. So the moment you've all waited for, you make it to the end of this path, you get the boss key. If you're wondering where the boss room is, you have to raise the damn water level yet again. So I'm gonna have to fast forward a bunch of shit again. The best part about this very long nightmare is that you return right back to where you started with the water at the top level, you at the top level, going just to the far side of the dungeon. You can actually make it over here now. The dog statue's up, the long shot can reach it. You can get a fairy. I already have some. Man, this really gave me a headache. I had to cut out a shit ton of this. But we're finally at the boss. All you have to do is run up like the ramps of doom right here. But it's real simple. You just don't get hit. This is going much better. Not hitting me. Yeah, I'll be honest, this isn't exactly a fishing trip with father and son, because you're fishing actually in a poisonous lake. However, if you actually look at the schematics and how this fight works, it turns into a lot like a fishing battle. All you have to do is go here and stand in the corner, because Morpha literally cannot reach that far. Just wait for the nucleus to pop out, and then long shot it over to you. If you can do it correctly, you can even trap the nucleus and you just beat the shit out of it. And guess who's gonna pop right back up, right to Papa? The nucleus, as we just fish here in the corner. Also, when it's hopping up and down, press the Y button when it just comes out, so that way you can catch it when it just is about to go back into the water. Let's try running around after it. Oh. Immediately I regret that decision. Where are the spikes? Nice throw there, champ. Assuming I have all these fairies, I don't have to really worry about dying. Oh, the nucleus, he got revenge. He even knocked me out right there. We should probably scram. Yeah, you missed. With the nucleus going exploding, somehow all the water vanishes in a giant droplet that will appear at the top of the area. That means you will be in the water temple. Grab your heart container, go with the blue light. You will see Princess Ruta. She happens to be the stage of said water temple. She'll give you the water medallion. That is 3 temples down, only 2 more to go. Bam. That nightmare of the water temple, it is defeated. Are you sick of putting on the iron boots? Yes. Are you sick of raising lower the water level? Yes. Did you lose any small keys on the way? Probably. But is it over? Yes, it is.